G'day and welcome to Coming Sooner, where we review movie trailers.
Because if something doesn't get a review, I don't know how to feel about it.
How was that for you?
Well, the staging lacked imagination, primarily missionary position. However, a surprising finger in the anal passage made for a delightfully Shyamalanian twist ending. 3.5 stars.
Lucy, can you see by the dawn's early
You are as precious to me as you were to your own mother and father. I swore to them that I would protect you, and I haven't.
Yes, the Caped Crusader is back, possibly for the last time, and having already begun, returned, and forevered all over our screens, this time, Batman gets a chance to rise. Let the erection jokes begin.
So after the record-breaking box office success of The Dark Knight, everyone wanted to see how Nolan was going to outdo himself for the final installment. And as expected, the trailer for Rises has made a bigger splash than a cuttlefish raping an octopus.
On its first day of release, the Dark Knight Rises trailer was downloaded 12 million times from the iTunes website, breaking the record set by the Avengers trailer only a few months ago.
Of course, any Batman fans expecting to see Batman's appearance in this Batman trailer would have been sorely disappointed.
The iconic costume only appears at the very end of the trailer, and even then only for 4 quick shots. Altogether, it appears for about 2.2 seconds of the 2-minute trailer. To put that in perspective, the Batman costume appears for 4.1 seconds, almost double that, in the trailer for the remake of Arthur, arguably a less Batman-centric film.
In fact, very little attention is paid to the characters already established in Nolan's previous films. Alfred is seen just once, Commissioner Gordon is around but doesn't get to say anything, Morgan Freeman is never even referenced. No, the real focus is given to the new characters, particularly the villain Bane.
Which is probably a smart move for audience members who aren't familiar with the comics. Their only prior experience with the character would be this.
All that said, The Dark Knight Rises is trailering at its very best. It's all cut out of chronological order. You've got Bruce Wayne as a bearded prisoner, then suddenly he's a clean-shaven cripple, and then he's back to being a crime-fighting action hero. You're stuck there thinking, how is this all going to fit together? You've got scale, but no context. You're excited, but you don't quite know why.
Yeah, despite showing a whole bunch of climactic set pieces, the trailer never feels like it's giving too much away. In fact, it leaves you with a lot more questions than answers. The most obvious one being, what the fuck did Bane just say?
Right, this is a well-tread topic by now, in the same time it took to mumble,
When Gotham is ashes, you have my permission to die.
literally hundreds of movie blogs and talkback comments were posted begging Nolan to make it sound slightly more like this.
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
Despite all of the internet whinging, Nolan has stated that he will not be re-recording the audio. Of course, lots of people complained about Batman's voice in the previous 2 films, which means The Dark Knight Rises could well be an early contender for best film in a foreign language.
But dialogue aside, there's still plenty to speculate on. The film is littered with subtle hints and references for those with a great attention to detail, but a small attention to sunlight. The necklace worn by Catwoman is exactly the same as the one that Bruce Wayne's mother was murdered for in Batman Begins.
A crowd member holds up a sign with the letter R written on it in the exact same distinctive font that appears on Robin's costume in the comic book.
A group of masked men abseil down a circular rock structure not dissimilar to this scene from Batman Begins. Sure, it's positively fleeting, potentially accidental, and possibly meaningless, but it all suggests that there's a lot more going on here than what's just on the surface.
Again, we're shown theme and scale, but without context. And for a trailer to show so much, but to give away so little, it couldn't be more effective.